Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to fix the issue where your biometric device is missing inside of this device manager. So let's jump straight into it. And the first thing you'll need to do is head over to the Start menu and just search for Device Manager. And then we're going to click over here. So if you can't see biometric devices inside of here, then all you need to do is you need to come over to View at the top and select Show Hidden Devices. Now, sometimes just by performing that one simple step, it can fix the issue. Otherwise, you can also try coming over to Action at the top and selecting Scan for Hardware Changes. Now, if that still doesn't fix the issue, we can close out of here, and what you need to do is head over to your Start menu and search for Services. Head over to the Services window, and in this list of services, we need to scroll all the way down to try and locate a process called Windows Biometric Service. So once you've found this Windows Biometric Service here, we're just going to double click on this, and you'll need to make sure the startup type is set to automatic. And make sure the service status is set to running. So you can just press this start button to start the service and then hit apply and OK to save your changes. Now, the next thing you'll need to do is head back over to the Start menu and this time search for CMD and then right click on the command prompt and run this as administrator. Inside of here, we're just going to type in sfc /scan now and then hit enter. And this would just perform a scan of all of our core Windows system files, just to check that none of our files are damaged or missing. So you'll need to wait for this verification to get to 100%. It can take a couple of minutes, and then we can close out of this window. Then the next thing you're going to do is head over to your File Explorer. And from here, we need to come inside of our C drive, come all the way down to Windows, come all the way down to this System32 folder at the bottom, come all the way down once more, and you'll see a folder at the bottom here called WinBio Plugins. We're just going to double click on this. So inside of this folder, we're looking for a file called helloface.inf. Now, there's two locations where this file could be located. So for me on Windows 11, it's not actually inside of this folder. But if you're on Windows 10 or an older version of Windows 11, then sometimes the file can be found in here. And all you'll need to do is right click on the file, and I'll just show you an example on this bottom file here. And then you need to come down to Show More Options, and there should be an option to install. So if you do have the HelloFace file in here, then just go ahead and install that. If you don't have the file inside of here, like I don't, then what we need to do is just come back over to the Windows folder by clicking this, come all the way down to the bottom here, and come inside of this WinSXS folder. In the search box up here, we're just going to type in HelloFace.inf and hit enter, and then we can just double click on this folder here, and as you can see right at the bottom down here, I've got this file helloface.inf. Now this is the second location you might be able to find this file in, and if you do see this in here, we're just going to right click on this, come over to Show More Options, and then hit install. Now once you've installed that file, that should have fixed the issue for you. If that's still not working, the very last thing we can do is just head over to your Start menu and search for Settings, and then head over to the Settings window. So we can start by coming down to Windows Update here and just pressing this Check for Updates button to ensure we are running the latest version of Windows, as sometimes new software can contain important fixes for our applications. So if you're fully up to date here and that's still not fixed yet, we need to come over to System from the left, come all the way down to Recovery, and then we're going to go ahead and select Reset PC. Now, you'll have two options inside of here to either keep my files or remove everything. Obviously, by selecting Remove Everything, this will completely wipe your computer of all of your personal files and apps. So I'd recommend using the Keep My Files option, and that way all of your personal data like your photos and stuff will be kept on your PC. However, any third-party applications will be removed. So this really is a last resort, and you'll need to select Keep My Files, and then we can just do a local reinstall at the bottom here. Then you'll just need to follow the steps on screen to carry out this restore. And once you've reset your PC, that should have fixed any issues you were having. If this video did help you, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing. Until next time.